Here's a driveway off to the left for 905 Shoreline Drive. We'll walk down the driveway. You'll see there's a home off to the left at the beginning, and the home is down at the end of the driveway. Now enter the driveway. Off to the left is a property for 909 Shoreline Drive, and the subject property 905 is there. We'll proceed to the end of the driveway. Here's a view up the drive from approximately halfway. This is the property that shares a driveway, 909. And now nearing the end of the drive, we come to the home. Main entry door. Garage. 3 double deep spaces. Side yard, and you'll see the lake view begins here. It's a view down the side yard from the north. This is a small outdoor patio just off the dining room down in Travertine. Coming around the corner of the side yard to the north, now we're looking southwest, Lake Washington. There's a very large boat moored, probably about a 48-50 footer. There's steps to the dock. Here's a view from the front patio, panning south. You can see there, I'll see if I can zoom in. You actually have a very large boat moored down around the corner. So this kind of gives you an idea about moorage on Lake Washington. You'll often see small boats moored next to large ones. I'm going to go ahead and pan north now. You'll see we're looking just past the lip of the yard. Here's a view from the edge of the yard, looking back to the front of the home. This is looking south across the expanse of the lawn, which is about roughly 80 feet by 45. From the edge of the lawn, here are the steps going down to the dock. And if I take a few steps left, you'll see the dock that's present, along with a probably a 20-foot ski boat is moored there at present. Now this is a floating dock assembly. You can certainly make it much larger. And again, the lake and the terrain will certainly accommodate a much larger boat. We're at the bottom of the steps, panning south. You'll see there's a path here along the side of the bank that switchbacks down 20 yards or so away and then turns back towards the dock. Here we are at the bottom of the little switchback trail. You'll see a little boathouse, the boat and dock. Let's look back up at the house from the end of the dock. Panning north, the adjacent properties, and panning back south. Probably 35 foot at least. And again, we pan over to the large motor yacht. There's more there. I apologize for the shakiness, it's a little windy. Looking back to the dock, the boathouse. And up the hill towards the home, heading south, adjacent property, adjacent docks, and if you see on the distance down the draw. It's probably maybe a quarter mile away. You can see adjacent properties here. That's a neighboring property to the north. Neighboring docks. Towards the north end of the lake at Mercer Island. As you may be able to tell, or maybe not, by the way the boat's riding in the water and the fact that it's not moving in the choppy conditions, it is on a boat lift, as is customary here, to keep the hull out of the water. There's the hydraulics for it, and the boat next door is also in a similar type lift. Here's a view of the side yard on the south. There's a generator there for the windy, weathery conditions where the power might go out. You can see there's the air conditioner, heat pumps there. Double doors leading into the garage. And this is basically another side yard with a pass-through and a bulkhead that leads to the front driveway. This is on the east side of the home.